What's up, y'all? My name is Sharoy. Thank you for clicking on my video. Listen, I just got off of work. I'm still in my work clothes, but I just had to come on here and talk my ish. Is that cool with y'all? Can I talk my ish? Now, some of what I'm going to say, you probably have already heard it from an older woman in your life, maybe your mom, auntie, or any positive role model that you've had in your life. And I'm not gonna lie, I was always a stubborn child. So of course I wasn't listening to what they were saying. And I had to figure out the hard way, and I had to learn for myself. So now that I'm older and I have more experience, I kind of can see where they're coming from. But I'm not gonna lie, y'all, some of that stuff was toxic. So I'm going to just pick out the sense out of it and relate it to you guys, because y'all know I'm always keep it real with you. And when I have a realization and I understand something, I'm gonna put y'all on, because ain't nobody was there to tell, well, they were there to tell me obviously, what I wasn't listening. Okay, y'all, I love, that's my go-to. I'm like, nobody taught me this, nobody told me this. Nah, they told me. I'll give you that. Y'all ate that little one bit, y'all ate that little one thing. So read the title, Nice Girls Finish Last. And I consider myself a very kind person. I have morals and values, you know. Mama raised me real good. I don't cheat people, I don't steal, I don't go out of my way to cause harm or just be nasty towards other people. And as a result, I feel like in life I have been very blessed, and I have been favored because of my character, because of my heart and things like that. But I've also been taken advantage of for those same reasons. So I get it. If you're a nice girl, if you maybe have people pleasing tendencies, if you lack boundaries, you don't like saying no and things like that, I get it. You want to be kind, you don't want to hurt people's feelings. I feel like as nice girls, we are more sensitive to other people's feelings because we know what it's like to be hurt, and we just don't have it in us to cause that pain to other people. But sometimes you just have to put yourself first, and you just have to stand your ground, because I know y'all heard a million times, if you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. And if you see these girls that be getting just slapped around by life, by people, by men, by girls, by friends, it's likely because they don't have good foundation. They don't have that confidence and security within themselves in order to always relay back to whenever they're faced with different situations that challenge them. I'm gonna give y'all some advice. Listen, I want to say, don't trust nobody. And I don't know if this is like an immigrant thing. I don't know if this is like a Caribbean thing. I don't know what it is. But my mom always told me growing up not trust anyone. She used to always say, the Bible say you dare not trust your own. And I'm like, okay, you're being dramatic. Like, the lady at the Walmart is not out to get you. Like, relax. But no, that's facts, because it's like, you may have good intentions, you may have pure intentions, but that doesn't mean everybody has the same for you. And I feel like when you have good intentions, you feel like, okay, I would never do this to anybody. I'm not even built like that. So you don't expect it from other people. Child, you can't put nothing past nobody these days, especially in the day and age that we live in, where everyone's looking for instant gratifications, everyone's looking to get further in life, everyone's looking to pursue their own agenda. They have their own interests, so you can't expect people to look out for you. And that's how you get hurt, especially when you have expectations that other people are going to take care of and protect your heart, and you get let down. You have to do that for yourself. Don't trust these people. I don't care if it's your mom, your best friend, your sister, whoever. You can't trust people. Now, I'm not promoting having trust issues and just be paranoid and crazy, but I'm just saying, have a healthy amount of awareness. Be careful with the things you say, who you tell things to, what you reveal about yourself, because you never know who you're fueling and giving ammunition to, or how it's gonna bite you back in the butt later. I've heard from older women, especially like in dating, like my ex's mom literally told me, like, if you ever need someone to talk to, you can come to me, because you know you can't tell a man everything. I used to hear women say that. They'd be like, you can't tell a man everything. And I'm like, oh my God, how are you supposed to have trust and honesty and transparency in your relationship if you don't tell them everything? I want someone to know all of me and all my flaws and still love me. And I felt like if I wasn't given all the truth, that I was probably living a lie. Now, you can still still have all that, don't get me wrong, but the thing is, especially when you just meet somebody, especially when it comes to men, friends, whoever it is, like I said, you don't know these people's intentions for you long term. You don't know what they're battling. You don't know the whole story. So only reveal what you could possibly potentially deal with coming out, like when it comes to secrets and stuff like that, because I'm sure you've heard, when you tell somebody a secret, it's no longer a secret. Some people be telling their business to anybody that'll listen. I don't know if they're just lonely, they want attention, they just need somebody to confide in, they don't have nobody close to them. Yes, I'm the type of person that I'm gonna listen, I'm gonna let you get it off your chest, and half the time I don't even remember that. Half the time I'm in my head singing songs, I'm not listening, I'm not paying attention, but I'm gonna make you feel seen and heard. I can't tell you how many times I've heard other people come to me with somebody else's business. And like, I don't know if this is also a Caribbean thing, but we don't like nobody up in our business. I don't care if it's just like the littlest, smallest thing. I don't like people in my business. I don't care. Like, even if it's good news, bad news, just keep it to yourself. Anything you can't afford for anybody else to know, just keep it to yourself. You'll be happier, you'll be fine that way. And it's not like you're lying or not being fully transparent. I'm not saying that to hide stuff. Don't be sneaky, don't be hiding stuff. You know you got 5 kids and you met that man and you told him you ain't got no kids. You're wrong. You're wrong. Okay, don't be messy, don't be weird, and don't be messy. I'm not promoting that, but some things you don't have to reveal. For example, your trauma and things that you have been through. I used to want to tell that to every new person I met, like that I found myself getting close with and forming a bond with, because I felt like, okay, they will really know me and they can be there for me. I can confide in this person and share with them, and this will help me heal. But then I realized that I don't have to identify with my trauma and carry it with me everywhere I go. I can let go of that. I'm not gonna completely dismiss or invalidate my experiences and what I've been through, but at the same time, I don't have to make that my identity, and I don't have to build an identity around that. A part of my healing journey, I've learned that when I meet new people, I can be whoever I want to be. Now, I'm still going to be authentic in my true self, but the things I've been through that have hurt me, I keep them in the past, because your subconscious mind has no concept of time. Whenever you relive traumas and you talk about it and you bring it back up, it's like you're reliving it over again. You're going through those emotions again, and it's harder for you to move on and move forward and move past from, because you're reliving these things and your subconscious mind thinks that it's still happening in the present, because these feelings, it doesn't care about the memories, it cares about the feelings, and those feelings are present. So let it go, move on. Don't tell everybody that the last person did you dirty and the last best friend put you through this and did this to you and all this other stuff. Just let it go and move forward, and then you can walk into your new truth and your new self. Don't put nothing past no one. The minute you catch yourself saying, she would never, he would never, I don't think they would ever, you're projecting. You would never do that to them, but that doesn't mean they wouldn't do that to you. Keep that in mind, because people will surprise you, and given the opportunity, some people will take the chances. You never seen certain people in certain situations, for example with money, when financiers are involved, or other people, or love, or hate, or anything, jealousy. You never know what these evil things could drive a person to do. So now the least capable person in your mind becomes the most capable in the right opportunity. So just be wary of that, and don't be gullible. Don't believe everything you hear. I don't believe nothing nobody say to me, but mine might be to a detriment, because I just don't believe. I'm skeptical, especially when it sounds too good to be true, and when it just, I don't know, I feel like my intuition is just strong, so I don't believe everything, and I'm not easily impressed off rip. So imagine somebody coming to you and saying, oh, I'm gonna do this, this, and this for you, or oh yeah, I've been through this, this, whatever. I don't know, I'm looking at you a little skeptical, like, okay, it sounds good, but we'll see, you know, because you don't want to just jump at the idea that you're believing everything this person is telling you, and then you find out it's not true and you look stupid. So half the time I just take things with a grain of salt, and I let actions and consistency be the proof that I need. Places that you need to keep your mouth shut and maintain your privacy: work, church. You know, you don't poop where you eat, okay? Places that you have to visit frequently and that is a part of your routine, a part of your lifestyle, a part of your community. Don't have your business all up in there, because you know those people have nothing better to do. They're bored, they're hypocritical. I don't know what they got going on, but not enough apparently. You don't want them to know your business and have your business out there. That's so embarrassing, degrading, disrespectful, and people just look at you differently, and it's like they treat you differently because they think they know something about you, knowing darn well that people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, and they stink too, but they act like it don't. But that's neither here nor there. Just be on the safe side and don't have anybody a reason to talk about you. Don't give anybody fuel. If I am cool with you and we're friends, I hold you to a high standard, because I'm not going to talk about you behind your back. I'm not going to betray you, because I know what it's like to feel betrayed, okay? And I don't want to be betrayed. So I don't do anything that I don't want done to me. But not everybody's like that. I don't know why you be the church people and the co-workers and places where you should feel safe at. I don't know why it be those people that have the nastiest things to say about you. It don't make no sense to me, but you know, to each his own, whatever. I just play it safe and I don't trust nobody. All right, now I'm gonna give y'all just a little bit of advice on how to not be taken advantage of if you're a nice girl, okay? Don't be afraid to say no. No is a complete sentence. No. You don't have to explain yourself. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. No does not mean convince me. No means no. And you'd be surprised at how many people really need this drilled into their brain, because they can't respect that. Sometimes I feel bad saying no, because it's like I want to help, but I can't have you taking advantage of me. Sometimes you give people an inch and they take a mile. Or just because you said yes, you could say yes a million times. The one time you say no, you're the worst person ever. And it's just a very toxic cycle that I don't even want to start. So I just nip it in the bud. No. If I don't want to do something, I'll say no. If I want to do something, I'll say yes. But I'm not gonna feel bad for saying no. I'm sorry. Someone has to protect me, my heart, and it's gonna be me, okay? And you teach people, you set the tone for how to treat you. Remember that. Which brings me to my next thing. You have to set boundaries and stick to them. I used to be the biggest wishy-washy person when it came to boundaries. I would set a boundary and I would be the one to cross them. I'd say, listen, I'm not doing this, we're not doing this, and I would do it anyways. We would do it anyways. I would let it happen anyways. I wasn't reinforcing my boundaries, and so people didn't respect my boundaries. And why would they? I don't even respect my boundaries, so why would you? So when you set a boundaries, you have to stand firm on that. No matter how much you feel like you want to cross those, or how you feel like it's inconvenient at the time, because sometimes that boundary is inconvenient. It's like, dang, I set that boundary when I respected myself, and now I don't feel like it. My inhibitions are lowered. I'm in a vulnerable place, whatever your reason is, and you will just cross that. I don't want y'all to get into that trap. Don't show fear and don't show weakness. Look people straight in the eyes. Tell them, I said what I said. No, this is my boundaries. Whatever it is. Don't show fear. Don't, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess like crying in front of people, expressing yourself and being vulnerable in safe settings, that's okay. But if you're around people who you know could use it and take advantage of you, or not respect you or look down on you, then that's the time where you need to hold your own and stand 10 toes down and give it to them. Show them you can handle it and show you can take them. Now, if you need to go to the bathroom and cry, go to the bathroom and cry, because Lord knows I'm a crier, child. I be crying, I be like, oh my God. And sometimes my eyes give it away. Sometimes my eyes just start watering, or I start tearing up at the worst possible times. I'm like, bro, we supposed to be strong right now. We supposed to be strong right now. But I can't hold it in, I can't help it. I'm such a Pisces cuspy. If you know, you know. You have to stand your ground, you gotta stand 10 toes down, okay? That's gonna benefit you, and that's gonna show people not to try you. Because people will try it. People will test the waters. They will test your boundaries. They will see if you're really serious, and they will see what they can get away with. And they will push you to your limit because you let them get away with it. And if given the opportunity, they will take advantage of you. Don't even let them. Don't even let them. Show them you're not even playing. I be seeing women get disrespected, and that's not okay. That's never okay. And it's like the men know who to pick and choose, or people know who to pick and choose, who they can try and disrespect and who they can't. I don't get disrespected often because I give off that aura that you're not about to try me. People have told me I'm intimidating, which is crazy to me. I mean, I might have a resting bee face or something like that, but I feel like I'm nice, I'm sweetheart. So I don't get why people say I'm intimidating. I don't know, but people know not to try me. They know, like, okay, Sharoy, I know you're not going for that, so I wasn't even gonna ask you. Yeah, that's what I thought. Don't ask me because you already know what the answer was gonna be. Don't come to me with that BS because you already know what I'm gonna say. They know I'm gonna keep it real. They know I'm gonna hold them accountable. They know I'm not playing and I'm not with none of the foolishness, okay? Cut the crap. Which leads me to my last and final point, which is just execute with as much class and grace and dignity that you can. I advise everyone to watch Desperate Housewives. I love that show so much. Oh my gosh. And Brie, she was one of the best ones on there. That girl had class, grace. She kept her dignity no matter what situation she was in. And that's how I strive to be. No matter what situation you find yourself in, y'all don't be fighting nobody mama. Don't be fighting nobody 80-year-old coworker. Don't be screaming and yelling from across the room. Don't be acting out and showing your butt and just acting a fool. Please, you can have boundaries and standards, stand up for yourself, and still be a sweet, kind-hearted person, feminine, confident. Like, just because you're asserting yourself in a certain way doesn't mean that all of a sudden you're the worst person ever, you're bottom of the barrel, you're the gum on the bottom of somebody's shoe. No, okay? So just make sure that you keep it classy, keep it cute. Okay, you don't need to be on World Star cussing somebody out. You don't need to be on the Shade Room or any of these blogs looking crazy. And sometimes people might try to push you to that point, and sometimes you might feel like it, but I promise y'all, let it go. I mean, within reason now. Always defend yourself, do what you gotta do. Nobody can say nothing about you when you keep it classy, you keep it cute. Well, that is all I got for y'all today. Thank you so much for watching my video. Don't forget to hit this video with a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe to my channel if you're here for a good time and a long time. All right, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.